The founders of America spoke about self-evident truths, but today a lot of people question whether there is such a thing as truth. Dr. Jeff Myers, president of Summit Ministries, is the author of the new book, Truth Changes Everything. And he writes, quote, "America has passed a tipping point. A majority of young Americans now say that there is no absolute truth. Rather, it is up to each individual to define their own truth. People talk about speaking my truth rather than seeking the truth." End quote. The brand new word of the year for 2023 is gaslighting. This refers to trying to make someone feel like they're crazy when they're just trying to tell the truth. Some politicians engage in gaslighting all the time, but that just shows their disregard for the truth. A great quote attributed to George Orwell, author of 1984, is this: "During times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act." In poring over the news of late, it's amazing how much untruth there is mixed with partial truth. Spin and euphemisms often replace truth. I read recently that an abortion doctor was honored for his work, but not once was there a mention of the word abortion or even a hint of the grisly work he is involved in. The truth was not to be disclosed. One of the most amazing exchanges in the history of the world was when Pontius Pilate, governor of Judea, was trying Jesus of Nazareth, who was truth incarnate. And Jesus made a reference to the truth. Pilate then asked him, "What is truth?" And then he pivoted and walked away. Our ultimate solution is to get back to Jesus, notes Dr. Myers, who says, quote, "If we can understand how truth really did change everything in the past, then we can more clearly see what we lose in abandoning it and what we could regain by reclaiming it." End quote. How true that is. For D. James Kennedy Ministries, I'm Jerry Newcombe.